So the big news that's going on right now in the NFL world, in the sports world, is none other than Bill Belichick, people. Yes, you heard it first here, or maybe not first, you heard it the 20th time here. He is leaving New England. He's hanging up the boots, he's hanging up the coat, he's putting the clipboard away, he's putting the pens probably back in his little pocket. He's putting it up, he's wrapping it up. He's been with New England for 24 years. He's been with them for a long time. Probably one of my favorite coaches that have been in the game in this generation, period. So a lot of people are grateful for being with him. He works with Tom Brady. Tom played under him for a good minute. They built a good relationship. In his interviews and his press conferences, he's been telling everybody how grateful he is. It's nothing but gratitude. He feels good about this decision that he has made. Some of his other accolades that he has is in the regular season, y'all, Bill Belichick is 266 and 121. That's just in the regular season. During the regular games, for the 16 weeks, the 17 weeks, the 18 weeks, however many weeks more they're going to put on the schedule for all these teams to play. He is 266, 121. That means he's won 266 games and has lost 121 games. I mean, I don't know any other coach that has a higher record than that. But I mean, he's been doing it for a long time. He's been doing it for a long time, and that's really an outstanding record right now. So I'm sure there might be some other coaches that people know of other teams that probably have a higher record than that. But man, that's pretty up there. That's pretty up there. And in the playoffs, he is 30 and 12. 30 and 12, 30 and 12. So 30 games won, 12 games lost. It don't matter the team. In the playoffs, this man is 30 and 12. And, anytime you see those kind of records, whether it's a football player, basketball player, even an artist, a singer, songwriter, what people tend to do is try to reach that, if not maximize it, and go exceeding and more higher up than that. Bill Belichick, I mean, he's great when it comes to playoffs. This year, the New England Patriots didn't really have a good year, and then on top of that, Zeke was traded to them, which I thought that was going to boost more of the team and kind of get the little burden off their shoulders, more lifted, but it didn't do so much. But every team that kind of have a bad season the previous year, they end up snapping back the following year. So we never know what's going to happen when it comes to that. But he's hanging up his hat, he's hanging up the coats, and he's saying goodbye to New England and the organization and Robert Kraft that he was co-partners with as well, being with that team. So all of the best luck to him. And on top of that, some of the teams that have already been stated, even if you Google it, they have already been stated right now with certain teams he probably would go into coaching next year. And those teams are, you got the Los Angeles Chargers, the Washington Commanders, you got Atlanta Falcons, Las Vegas Raiders, the Carolina Panthers, the Tennessee Titans, and Seattle Seahawks. So right now, those teams are up in the air of where he could possibly, potentially be coaching at the following year. But as soon as we get a little more information and just him doing more interviews, telling everybody about it and see probably where his head will be at, he'll come to that decision. Right now, the news is still fresh, like a baby's bottom is fresh, the news is still fresh with him leaving New England. So we all are going to see what decision he will make later in the future as far as what he's going to do with this time right now. Then probably when the season starts back up, and gets a little closer, then they'll let us know which teams he'll probably or which team he probably will end up coaching out of the ones that I named and listed, because those are the only ones that they have right now. They haven't stated any other ones, but the ones that are listed right now, I could see him doing something with the Chargers, up in there in LA, another city out in California. I could see him being with the Chargers. Washington Commanders, that'll be good on the NFC side because he's been with the AFC for 24 years. He's been with that team 24 years, a big organization, the group. I can see him with the Panthers. You got your young quarterback, Bryson. You have him. He's really young. And correct me if I said his name wrong in the comment section, but you got a young quarterback in Carolina. He didn't have a good year, and everybody's seen that. But hopefully next year, with having a great and outstanding coach like Bill Belichik, things can start to get rolling. And, we never know what's going to happen from there. We never know what may happen from there. And, Seattle Seahawks, I could see him with them too. And we're going to get into the Pete Carroll information, and we're going to get into his story as well. I can see him going to those 4 possible teams that I didn't name. But it's all up in the air right now. Like I said, once it gets closer to that time and he starts talking to people, and, once the time has passed right now, because it's fresh, but later on down the line, when it gets time to the season starting back up, the football season starting back up, then he'll let everybody know what decision he'll make. And usually when a specific coach go to a specific team, you got some people that like it. Some are kind of neutral, like, hey, it is what it is. And then you got some that it's like, nah, that would not fit him. That city, that team, that area, that will not fit him. But it'll all be his decision. And hey, he may not do it. He may not come back. We don't know anything like that. Anything is possible. It's all up in the air. Right now, we just know that he is leaving New England and he's saying goodbye to the organization. He had his time with them. And then later on, probably when it gets August again, maybe even been before that, we'll know for sure what role he's going to step into and what possible team that he may be with. So everybody just stay tuned. I know I'm going to be staying tuned, and I'm going to keep doing these podcasts and these videos for y'all. I'm going to be staying tuned to see what's going to be updated with him and stuff. And everybody can just go from there. You either like it or you don't. At the end of the day, it's going to be his decision. Whatever he chooses to do, whichever way he chooses to go, it's going to be his decision. So that wraps it up for season 1, episode 1. Make sure you guys like, comment, and share this. Share this new podcast channel. Don't be afraid to do it, especially if you are a very big sports fan. I'm going to give you my tea and my side on everything. So like, comment, and share. Bonnie Boo with the Get Down. We got episode 2 coming up next. I see you guys later. Peace.
I'm tremendously excited to be here, to be a part of the New England Patriots organization. My basic philosophy in terms of winning football games is to have a strong, tough, physical team and to try to be as well prepared as we possibly can.
Corners McLean and Aeneas Williams, and they play a lot of cover too.
And the Patriots are Super Bowl champions! The Patriots are Super Bowl champions! The best team in the National Football League! And the Patriots win in overtime! We're Super Bowl champions again!
Back-to-back World Championships, 3 out of 4. Yes, it's a dynasty.
How we feel about playing for Bill Belichik?
I can't change the clock in my car. There's no clock setting.
We're on to Cincinnati. Would not say that I'm Mona Lisa Vito of the football world.
No!